Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a Baldur's game, and we're going to be playing my favourite class, the Shaman. He's pretty useful in clearing out maps pretty safely, and just all around a good character. So, we're going to get through the character creation. Now I'm going to be trying to do the hardest difficulty, see how that goes, see if I survive, really. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. It's going to be part 1, it's going to be a series I'm going to continue to do, so I hope you enjoy it. Right, so we're going to be starting a new game. I'm going to be going through it all. So I'm going to do male, and I like to always pick. Well, let's go with this one. Okay, so for Shaman we go do half orc. So I always like to do Shaman, and there we go. There's Shaman. So Shamans forge a divine connection with the natural world, similar to the way druids commune with nature. But shamans are more spiritual than primal. They directly tap into the energies that flow through the earth and air, through plants and animals, and even through the dead, and shape these energies to obey their will. Nowhere is this more evident than their ability to summon powerful spirits as guardians and defenders. A being of two worlds, shamans value balance over darkness. So yeah, they basically use leather armor. They can't use shields. They are proficient in one slot, so I normally just give them sling, bow, or mace, and it mostly works because they can cast druid spells as well. So we also got some heals. It's very nice. Shamanic Dance is awesome. It is really good. These spirit allies can work against magic damage enemies as well. So when you do magic damage, they work against them. And they basically just damage soaks, so you can basically fight anything and you don't need to worry about your party members dying at all. Alright, got that. And then we alignment. You're going to do neutral or Shaman. So I'm going to be neutral good, because I like to play good characters. And yeah, that is that. Abilities. So, I'm a reroller. So, going to be rerolling just a bit. We found 84. There we go, 91. That's good. Alright, I'm going to do this for just a few minutes, see if we can get something higher than 91. I'm sure we can. I'm pretty sure I've gone to 94 before, so let's see how we do. Oh, come on. Getting nothing, are we? I might turn on the sound just a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, let's do a few more rerolls. Come on. We got 90. Not good enough. 91 might be our best bet. Not really getting much higher. I think 91 is what we need. Oh, that was a 93, wasn't it? I just missed a 93. That's not good. I might slow down with the rerolls just a little bit. Make sure I get that 93 again. At least you know it's a 93 there. It's always the most time-consuming part of the character creation, the rerolls. It's so annoying. Come on. No. Alright, maybe we'll just keep it 91 now. Because I'm always going to be sitting there for ages, trying to get that value 94, 93. Alright, let's just stop there. Get the recall. Right, now. Shamans, I'm pretty sure, need charisma. They need charisma. And I'm going to reduce one of those strengths to get the charisma, because it's maximum 18. You don't need wisdom. intelligence, Conscious is a must. I'd say that does look pretty good actually. So let's go with that. Yeah, skills. Now, because we're Shaman, I like to normally play my games all ranged. So I'll be getting the short bow. And let's go with quarterstaff. They're really common items and they do alright damage, so it really helps in being able to find something they can use. Cure light wounds, definitely. Always get cure light wounds. And I'd say I'm pretty sure Chalet. Yeah, so I don't like Chalet that much. But I normally do get it because there's not much other good spells here. I mostly just use it for heals anyways. We've got actual major spell stuff. He's an orc, so he goes green. And we'll get some blonde hair maybe. There we go. Maybe not that green. I think that might be fine, eh? Red, and we got the blue trousers. There we go. Let's go.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble. You got this coming!
There's some really good sounds here we can use.
Let's give them a right thrashing.
A right thrashing.
Your life ends here. Let's give them a right thrashing. Well, of course.
Right, let's get the British.
And require slumber.
We got a British shaman. Let's do it. Name. Well, of course we're going to get Mrpoochie. Alright, we're going to accept. Now, I have not played Legacy of Baal, or best to say do it as well. Let's see, hit points, best saving throws, and more attacks around rolling. I might just do it insane. Yeah, do insane, and I'm going to be saving quite frequently. I'm not going to reset the party member dies. It's gonna be a hard thing, but I'd say if I get to like a town, I'll save, and if I want to reload it, I'll go back to a previous save from the previous town and just do it all over again. Because I'm not going to try and do save something, but like, of course, if I lose every party member, I can't really play. So, I'm going to try and do like kind of realistic saving, you know?
Nestled atop the cliffs that rise from the Sword Coast, the citadel of Candlekeep houses the finest and most comprehensive collection of writings on the face of Farron. It is an imposing fortress, kept in strict isolation from the intrigues that occasionally plague the rest of the Forgotten Realms. It is secluded, highly regimented, and it is home. Within these hallowed halls of knowledge, your story begins. You have spent most of your 20 years of life within this keep's austere walls, under the tutelage of the sage Gorion. Acting as your father, he has raised you on 1,000 tales of heroes and monsters, lovers and infidels, battles and tragedies. However, one story was always left untold, that of your true heritage. You have been told that you are an orphan, but your past is largely unknown. Lately, Gorion has been growing distant from you, as if some grave matter weighs heavily on his heart. You have asked about his concerns as gently as possible, but your queries have been in vain. Your sole comfort is the knowledge that he is a wise man, and you know he will tell you when the time is right. Nonetheless, his silence is troubling, and you cannot help but feel that something is terribly wrong. Today, Gorion has appeared more agitated than ever, And now he has uncharacteristically interrupted your chores in the middle of the day, imparting hurried instructions for you to equip yourself for travel. He has handed you what gold he can spare, but given no clue as to why. Nevertheless, you now stand before the Candlekeep Inn, ready to purchase what you need for an unplanned and unexpected journey.
So, looks like intrigue is starting in Candlekeep. This is the main starting area for our character. And we'll look at this journal entry. Let's see, important events, find Gorion. Gorion, my foster father, has informed me that we must immediately leave Candlekeep and set out on a journey. He has given me some goals, and must purchase supplies for the road, including weapons and armor. Okay, so here we have the main screen. We have the pause button. We have the rest button. I'm not going to do rest, don't need to do that yet. We have the help button, and of course you can scroll over these to see them. Quick save. I normally just save normally, so we'll do that now because I've just created the character. So new save, MR1A, and then we have the pre-scroll. So different classes have different abilities, and so we can put in spells we can cast. Because we're Shaman, we have pre-scroll abilities, and so we have Cure Light Wounds, Chalet, and Spirit Ward because we're a Shaman. I normally use Spirit Ward myself. I just normally put them on dance and away we go. Mage Book, because I'm not a mage, don't have any mage spells, I can't use it. When we go mage, we're able to use that. This is the character screen. We have all the information. We can check which proficiency we have, what our saving throws are. We have all the stats, and next level is 2,500 XP. You get XP pretty, it's decent in this game. We have 150 IBs. We have inventory. We have quarterstaff, 1d6 crushing. So I don't think it's a faster attack speed. I think it's 4. So it's not as fast as dagger, of course. And so we'll see how that goes. We have the world map. Candlekeep's already fully explored. It shouldn't be. Don't know why. Maybe it's because of the expanded edition. It's probably something like that. And of course, we've got the main menu. That's what we'll return the game.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
So, we have little tutors as well. And they basically explain about the game and anything else we need to know. Because I played the game before, I don't need to do any of this. But I probably can go through some of the combat rounds. It's pretty important in this game. So, combat flows in a series of rounds. Every creature on the battlefield exists in its own initiative round. This means that as you move and attack, your enemies are moving and attacking at the same time. So this is why we're going to be pausing a lot, because Shaman really needs to pause, because I need to be able to kite my people away, because otherwise they're going to die. It's a pretty punishing game. You've got to be able to pause in this game. Weapons with lower speed factors and spells with lower casting times can greatly improve your chance of survival. Though, you can only cast one spell at a time, no matter how quickly you cast it. Alright, and nothing now, I'll just be moving on as well. Choose. Very well. Return to me if you wish to continue your lessons and end dialogue. So right up here we have a quest from Mrs. Filia.
Hello there.
Oh hello. Hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Harula anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic. I don't even know what that word is. Arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here. And oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. End dialogue. So this is the first quest we get. Basically, the journal says, Dear absent-minded Philia has lost a number of books, the history of Harula. Last time, she was a Candlekeep. She lost an entire volume set in the hay we kept for the cows. So that's the clue we have, and we know that there's some hay bales just to the right over there. Because I'm a shaman, I cannot actually talk to the cows. They just moo at me.
Hello,
And we got other tutors for other stuff.
Shall we continue your lessons?
I'll let you guys go through that by yourselves if you play the game. To change mine, feel free to ask. End dialogue. So yeah, basically all these tutors have their own little mechanics, and you don't really get a reward for speaking to any of them. So we'll go mostly ignore. I'm just going to show you the options that they have.
Shall we continue your lessons?
See, it's fading with morale, effects of intoxication, disease, and poison. We don't need to know any of these. Let me talk to Mr. Drippin over here.
What do you need?
If you'd left one of her books in here again, it's in the hay there beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got some plans for you. And so we're going to search over here. And we have the history of Harula. You can right click and look at it. History of Harula. Harula was settled centuries ago by wizards fleeing the Faerun in what was to become the Anarok Desert. The first wizards came in unique flying ships invented by the Neferesi, and found a beautiful and rich country settled only by shepherds and large herds of oryx and wild wrath. It was here that the wizards decided to make a stand, should the Faerun follow. The Faerun never did, but Harula has had to defend itself from attacks by all of its neighbours since then. Over the centuries, Dambrath has attacked and raided Harula's ports and borders multiple times. Once, led by a magic-resistant barbarian, the Jarambai occupied all of the country south of Lake Harula. They were defeated in battle by the great Archmage Mrpoochie, who slew the barbarian leader. 40,000 Drambai attacked and were stopped by 500 Howlands. More than 200 wizards, including Mrpoochie, died in the battle. The last attack upon Harula was less than 100 years ago, through the Telef Pass by the power-hungry king of Lapilia. He had allied with bandits from the Waste. Though this time the Harulans were able to field a larger force, including fighting men as well as wizards in their skyships. The attackers were easily routed. Harula also suffered through a civil war about 5 centuries ago, where a number of mages advocated beginning new experiments in magic, ones which even the Neferesi didn't approve of. The renegades were driven from the region, but went on to found the land of Fae, or so it's said in Harula. Since then, Harula has been at peace. They've had no declared wars, though still suffers raids from Drambai pirates, bandits of the Waste, savages of the Maya jungles, and any other pirate, raider, or hungry wizard who thinks that magic and wealth grow on trees in Harula. This constant raiding has made the Harulans very defensive, warlike, and traditional. The people say that since wizards have always led them, wizards always will. And that's done. So, normally if you are a hunter class or a druid, you can talk to these animals and they have little interesting tidbits to say. But because I am a shaman, we do not get to hear what they get to say. So, going back to her, and we'll give her a book back.
Hello there.
My book. Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. Raising you has been hard on him, I know. But he says it's a toil of love. A toil of destiny, even. You must be a very special child, indeed, to draw such praise from a man of his silent nature. Here, take this little gem of mine. Maybe win from. We'll give you a little something for it. Okay, and we're just gonna try and enlarge this. There you go. So we've gone 50 experience and a Lynx Eye gem. And we're gonna go back to the man over here because he said he would give us something.
What do you need?
Nice day, ain't it? Too bad Nessa here ain't enjoying it though. Her being sick and all, I need to get her one of them potions of antidote of Hull. He set up drinking last night and got hauled out of bed to man the gates early this morning. So I bet he's gonna get a few of them lying around somewheres. Journal updated. So we have Paul Absmart Fielder gave me a gem for returning a lost book. Counterkeep, it seems, continues to defy all laws of economics. The more books it holds, the more valuable they become to those who read them. The greater the supply, the greater demand. Bah! All this thinking is making my head hurt. Time to pawn this gem and get something useful for it. Dreppin's cow. Nessa the cow is feeling a bit under the weather today. Dreppin's asked me to get a potion of antidote from Hull. He's been posted at the gate this morning. He said Hull has been using to avoid his morning hangovers. Can't be doing that now. Alright, we're just gonna go past the Watcher here, and past the Priest. So here, I'm pretty sure you can donate to the church.
Contain the world's knowledge.
I'm pleased to see that you've taken time to pay tribute to wise Aqua. I was wondering what you had to offer at this Temple of Wisdom. And so basically we get in the shop screen, and we have healing, in case you need to be healed. We have the donate, in case you want to donate. The store for buying potions and antidotes. Potions are really expensive in this game. I don't like to use it. And Link's Eye Gems. I can't sell that because it's only 7 gold. It's not that good. That's how it is. Gonna go down here to finish another quest. First we'll talk to him. Hey there, Mrpoochie. I see you're up early this day. Well, your foul Grind has asked me a strange favour. Seems like he wants you to learn some fighting and asked me to be a teacher, so I hope you brought your staff with you. Hostile creatures have red circles around their feet. Left clicking with a circle will direct you to attack me. You can switch weapons using the quick weapon icons. The weapon outlined in green is the current weapon. Attack with fists only. If you wish only to knock your opponent unconscious, you don't have to worry about that with me, so use your staff. If your magical ability tries to spell at me, left clicking on the spell icon at the bottom of the screen. Left click on one of the spells that come up and cast a window target you want. I just hope you have an offensive spell memorized. During our fight, we're going to spring a little surprise on you, remember. You can press the spacebar at any time and pause the game. So give you time to think, especially once my little surprise comes up. You ready now? Good. And he starts to attack me, and we have a archer. So, first I'm going to try and whack him. And so eventually, you could, especially after that Eric start firing his arrows at you. I'm sure your father would be proud. You should go talk to the gate one if you want some experience of fighting with a group of people. You can find him just south here. Out there, it's pretty important to know how to fight with allies at your side. Alright. There we go. So, that is one of the combat tutorials we have. It basically is meant to show that even if there's a surprise, you can pause the game whenever you want. Like so. And that's me using the spacebar. So, we have Rivo over here, and he has another quest for us. I thought I asked you to clean the rats out this bin yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there. And so, River's once again pressed me into the service in this storehouse. All reports suggest that our feline forces have turned traitor, that the rats are on the offensive. It appears that I'm our last hope in the face of such an awesome display of power. Farewell, dear General. Farewell. So, he's going into danger now, and this is our first live combat. Just against rats though, so nothing too dangerous. I'm gonna start the Shamanic Dance. As you can see, it spawns animals, and they are pretty good. I normally be missing a lot of these shots now, but after just one attack, they basically kill the rats. Well, they should be. There you go. And that's all the rats, basically. If I just do it normally, it takes much longer to kill them. Or it should. I think it's just, they're a bit weak now, you know. I can't talk to these cats, it's really annoying. I normally have stuff to say. You press tab, we can find out other items of interest. Get that silver ring. That's it. So, go out. Talk to them. Ah yes, kill them like the rats they are. A glorious battle, unlike any this world's ever seen. Here's 5 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place. Mental note. Don't join the armed forces. They never inform you of the full danger when you enter, and they always pay you score when you leave. Riva gave me all of 5 pieces. Putting my life on the line in there. Isn't there a can't keep people's revolutionary front so I can join somewhere? Some very interesting dialogue in this game. So, basically, we're gonna just go around the Candlekeep area. I'm going to avoid doing that group battle. Don't really need to do it right now. Go to Hull. Hey kid, I woke up late this morning and left my sword in the barracks while going on duty. If you want to get it for me, it's in the chest at the foot of my bed on the right side of the barracks. Quick now, before the gate one catch me about. You also find an antidote there. I think definitely needs one for all mess up. So, Hull, one of the ever-present watchers here in Candlekeep, forgot his sword in the barracks this morning. He has asked me to fetch the weapon for its resting place in the chest against the right wall. So that is the quest we need to do now. So we'll make our way over there.
are very strict.
Go to him. And I would just go grounds in a hurry, get one in. I don't actually need this, so IEB has always been then. Worse than trying to talk sense to armor itself. Now, these species that need to tend to and I will not suffer a brat like you any longer. Really, you can choose to take it, but it's kind of not worth the time because you don't actually get any XP rewards, and it's just group fighting, which you'll do plenty of in this game.
Hello, child.
Yeah, so this is about spells. Tell me, child. I was informed you might be needing instruction on how to properly bend the universe to your will. Is there anything I can tell you about the casting of spells? Tell me how to memorize spells. Once I memorize a spell, how do I cast it? Tell me about the classes that cast spells spontaneously. How to learn new spells? I'll learn more cast spells than being lectured about them. There's some very rude ones if you just want to like go past everything. You say that now, but when you find yourself in a dark forest surrounded by displaced beasts and can't use spell contents, I do hope you remember this conversation. Return to me if you change your mind. So yeah, a lot of the conversations in this game, if you don't really go along with them, it's some quite rude responses you can do. And I just basically go to everything and collect it all, because they really don't actually yeah, they don't react when you take stuff out of the chests. Ah, it's this one. Yeah. Either your little grind's little whelp, aren't you? Yeah, you match the description. You don't look so dangerous to me. And what business is that of yours? I'll make it my business if I mean please. Just thought I'd have a look at yourself. Bro puts a blade down your gullet. Someone seems to think you're trouble, so I'm going to use your head for a ticket out of the gutter. I'm just a little street trash hood, they say, but I'll show him. So this is the real combat right here, and my character is not suited for combat. I might actually have to escape, because I might actually not be able to damage this guy at all. Oh, no, we're good. So I get his dagger, and we get to keep us in the crate. And that is about it. So we come out here, and we should be getting approached by someone. There you go. Someone wished me dead. Garana's right to think we're no longer safe. Well, I'll read that afterwards. I heard shouting, Mrpoochie, are you right? He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged me with a knife. Oh, Karan, what is happening to this place? It's better not ask questions, Karan. You're struggling to inspire from my child. Your heart would break to see what just transpired here. Oh, child, you're too young for the life that is being thrust upon you. If you be fully equipped for your journey, I pray you run now to grind the library steps, for he is anxious to depart. End dialogue. So, someone wished me dead. Grind is right to think we're no longer safe here. Though I have no idea why someone would want to cause harm. The effect of my life may have been laughable, but I fear there will be more threats to come. And we're going to have a barrel over here. Some gold. And this is the guardhouse. So we're going to come in here.
It shall be as you wish.
Talk to Fuller.
I should have joined the
What a meat-filled night. The hole is just too much. Poor sap had to go man the gate this morning too. Don't know how he does it. What could I do for you anyways? Yeah, the meat would explain why Hole forgot to pull his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him. I was just wondering if you had any errands I could run. I need to crawl across the water. If you get some form of doing, I'll reimburse you. Oh, very well. There'll be a few crawling things for you too, so you can stop giving that look. So, we have errand for Fuller. Fuller is recovering from last night's mead fest in the barracks. After a little pestering, he agreed to give me a little bit of change if I fetch crossbow bolts from the innkeeper. Winfrip.
I should have joined the army.
Sorry, young one, but you know I've been going to go along and do something useful. I'm pretty sure it's in the over here. Yeah, there we go. Hole's longsword and antidote. Now, let's get to the inn and get those crossbow bolts, and we
It
can
shall
do
be
the
as you
full
wish.
circle. As far as I'm aware, there's no more little crates around. Yeah, I think it's just the inn. And we'll rest at the inn as well, so we can get some of that health back. Because, yeah, Shaman does not have the most armor or health. They can be pretty weak. And this here's the inn. We'll probably stay before we go in there. Oh, I can't say this time, alright.
You have but to ask.
Go to Winthrop.
My hotel's as
Well, hello
clean
there,
as
young
an
one.
elven
Kind of visit your
arse.
upon Winthrop, have you? Don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fees, but count keeps custom, don't you know? That is outrageous. What kind of 42 for? Stuff your own, stuff your company. You always wear the big killer Winthrop. I guess funny, every time I hear it. Or perhaps not quite so often. Ah, just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks be walking around with poles in their nevers, but you know you're always welcome here in my sight. Gerard did well by you, he did. So is there anything I could do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what do you have? Alright, first we will sell this dagger, we don't need one of those. And we will buy a short bow. And we will buy, get those crossbow bolts. Get some arrows. With your shift click you can, yep, there you go. 15. So we got plenty of arrows. Buy those. And there we go. I think currently I am. Let's buy some stud leather armor. And get a buckler. Get a helmet. Alright, and then we'll sleep in a peasant room. So, sleeping in inns are very safe for you as well. You don't get attacked during the night, which helps a lot.
A pleasure to meet
Fred,
a
you would
socially
need me to be-
acceptable person such as yourself.
No time to chit-chat.
Step up to the heat, young one. You'll need a good fire door and the children of the monks. Quite humorous people they are. Is that so lovely? Oh yes, darling, they are most standoffish. These are someone who's like it, so they are unaccustomed to many visitors. You're perhaps a bit more colourful to what they used to. Watch your tongue. This is my home for a good part of my life, and I don't have you slighting them in their own keep. Oh, I don't let it extend you, my lady. Perhaps not each one is yours. You're quite worth it, not? Bring all expensive jewellery with you. Those stuff is what they could have, but you are a stranger in their home. I'd say number one. Well, plenty to fit in. It's worth a try, my dear. Although I'm maybe not half it. I said I don't react any worse than I have. I thank you for the suggestion, Miss Fishy. I'm pointing it tactfully. Good eve to you. Now I'm not going to try and take from when they're in the same room. That's locked anyways. Most things is locked in inns and such, so you won't be able to do much. And if we go up the stairs,
It shall
we
be
have
as
some
you wish.
rooms here. And free gold, because they're sleeping, they're unaware that we're actually taking any of this. Alright. Well, most of them are locked anyways, so because I don't have any lockpicking skills, can't get any of this. Normally there's a lot of gems and potions around here. And
Don't
this is a
touch me.
Norman, yes,
I
may I
might
help you?
catch something.
So to say, you won't ruin my fear. My apologies, I've been knee deep in the tomes of keep down, quite a small result. Oh yes, my home to my rivals. I was just wondering who else would be showing the wind tonight. Who might you be? I might be able to be anyone, but I am Christian of Waterdeep. Likely you will not know of my family name or history, and this suits me well and good. These trips to Kaneki were a bit of an extravagance on my part, and while I never use illicit substances, nor consort with hired company, I spent quite enough bit enough here that I should not like it common knowledge. To this end, I should appreciate you if you go your little odd little attempt at introductions and lead me to my thoughts. End dialogue. over here. There's another one.
Away with you, beggar!
Well, so I hope those next questions. Choose and explain yourself. It's getting to know the neighbours. Who might you be? Miss Quincy beyond that's my business and none of your concern. Leave, let's start report this intrusion on the guard. And that's basically all that's up here. There are some extra gems in here, but you need to be able to lockpick them to get to them.
You have but to ask.
We talked over this guy, but I'm pretty sure.
It's a hard to find.
Yes, I'm back with the hold horse counter keep. When this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Morris was most hazardous, and I care to relate. You're Goran's ward, aren't you? My, you have come into your own. If you permit all and Joseph to say so, I left a dancing skull with Tetherall in the inner grounds. He should be done and examined by now, so if you could fetch it for me, I'd be grateful. Firebeard Skull. Firebeard Elven here, an old mage who makes the occasional visit here from Baragost, has left an dancing skull with Feridor in the grounds. I swear, without me to run its endless errands, this keep would crumble to the very dust from which it sprang.
You have but to
Alright,
ask.
let's deliver those crossbow bolts, and we should be able to deliver the adjutant and the sword, and then we're basically done a candle keep. It takes, yeah, a good hour to get through it all, really, because there's lots of walking around. It's this giant circle, so it takes a little bit to get through it all. But it is a pretty good introduction to the game. You get to be able to do a lot of what you need to do, which
It shall
I like.
be as you wish.
I should have joined the army.
Thanks, kid. I hear you tell you might be leaving this place soon. Watch your back out there, okay? Here, let me give you this dagger. My father killed a hobgoblin with it once, many years ago. Stabbed him around the back, he did. Ain't no broadsword, but I'll do in a pinch. Now take care of yourself. Right, there we go. Experience and an item dagger. Fuller was generous. In a generous mood today. After I fetched the bolts from Winthrop, he gave me his dad's old dagger. It killed a hobgoblin in a single blow once. If Fuller isn't just pulling my leg again, that is. I'm pretty sure this dagger is enchanted. Yep. So, it's a bit shorter. Speed factor 2, 1d4. We can try and identify when we get to a place where we can actually identify it. I'm going to equip these things so I can have some extra protection. And I'm going to equip the bow. If I can. Ah, it's because I'm no arrows. That's why. There you go. Alright.
You have but to ask.
Probably just keep the stuff on now because it's mostly going to be melee stuff until I get other members of my party. So let's go to Hull. Thanks, kiddo. Goran didn't bring you up half bad, did he? You're lucky to have grown up here in Kaneki. To be honest, sometimes I think the world outside these gates have gone mad. All this fighting over iron shortages and all. And Baldur's Gate will be at war before the season's out, mark my words. Anyhow, I was ready. Here's 20 gold pieces for saving my skin from the chief. There we go. Game sure must have been a silly way today because Hull paid a full 20 GP for that sword. Okay, and then we're gonna go finish the last quest over here. To Dreppen.
What do you need?
Heh, you're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, okay, stick with me and we'd probably never leave the walls of Kaneki, would we? Good thing you ain't wearing none of that metal armor though, as I hear that bag outside would just as soon as kill you as look at you get it off your back. I just hope this whole iron crisis business is wrapped up soon. Well, I found the potion for Deffin's cow. I just hope it's what he thinks it is and not a potion of fire breath or something. And the cow should, well, if you ever talk to it, say, oh, I'm healthy now. Alright, And I think that's basically all the quests. So the next one would be talking to Gorion and leaving the place. And I'll say that for the next stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have not checked if someone's... Oh, I do have a viewer. Hello there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. This is only part 1. I'll continue to do extra parts as I go along. Next time we're going to be talking to Gorion and getting out of Candlekeep and doing a proper adventure. Because, as you can see, there's a huge map. So, I hope you had fun watching, and see you next time. Probably stream this in a day or 2. Alright, goodbye.